Another SCP reading. As always, all reading material can be found in the description. So, without further ado, let us begin today's audio with the first file on our list. Item number SCP-154, classified as Euclid. "154" is a pair of simple bronze bracelets, completely circular and large enough to comfortably hang off the arm of most people. Spectrograph analysis has proven that the item is composed entirely of copper, 85%, tin, 11%, arsenic, 3%, and traces of other slight impurities, less than 1%. When both bracelets are worn on the same arm, and the wearer concentrates on them with arms extended in a depiction of a traditional knocked bowstring pose, achieved by having the arm with the bracelets completely extended in front of oneself, with the opposing arm extended up to the elbow of the fully extended arm. A large, indistinct, incorporeal bow will form in the extended hand, and both bracelets will glow slightly. From that point onwards, 154 can be treated as a bow until the pose or concentration is broken, which results in the bracelets reverting to normal. There is no actual bowstring, but completing the motion of pulling it achieves the same effect. When the bowstring is pulled and released, the bones of the arm will be forcibly ejected from the extended limb, traveling in a straight path at speeds recorded over 300 meters per second. The missing bones and resulting damage to the arm are quickly regenerated, and the weapon is capable of being fired again within minutes. Tests using subjects possessing multiple arms/hands have demonstrated the ability to fire 154 several times, with the bones of different arms being used with each successive firing. The regeneration implemented by the item is limited, only affecting the damage inflicted by the weapon itself. This regeneration seems to be an automatic action and will continue in almost all situations. Both firing the weapon and the resulting regeneration are understandably painful, and participants which have used the item once are generally disinclined to repeat usage. There are more drastic abnormalities, though these are much rarer and coincide with highly frequent use. physical structure of the limb. One test subject unknowingly had the bone matter within his arm converted into an unstable explosive compound, only discovering the fact when it detonated, causing 2 fatalities and 3 casualties. Another had the entire bone and muscular structure morphed into a fully functional serpentine physiology. Currently, this item is also being tested along with other SCPs. For now, this is all that is on file for 154. And so, we will conclude its file with the special containment procedures in place. (154) is to be kept within Weapon Locker 8 in Armed Research Site 47. Personnel wishing to research or use the item must submit the required request forms. Anyone attempting to remove the item without clearance or from outside of the facility is to be terminated on site. And so concludes this file. We will now move on to our second and final file for today. Item number SCP-155, classified as safe. 155 is a complex electronic construct consisting of a highly modified Cray CS-6400 supercomputer, a dedicated radioisotope thermoelectric generator, and a device that is yet to be fully reverse engineered. 155 was recovered from the basement of Prometheus Labs' primary research laboratory by elements of Mobile Task Force Move 4, following the destruction of the facility and subsequent Foundation intervention. When a program and accompanying data is loaded into 155 and executed, 155 generates a spherical temporal distortion field with a radius of approximately 5 meters. Within this sphere of influence, the passage of time is rapidly accelerated, resulting in a hyperbolic increase in the effective processing power of 155. Execution begins slowly as the processing hardware of 155 is dated, but its effective processing power approaches infinity after approximately 8 minutes and 14 seconds of execution. From fragments of documentation recovered from Prometheus Labs, 155 was used to perform massive calculation jobs that would have taken On file is a single incident report. On a certain date, a certain doctor entered a flawed program into 155 that resulted in a non-halting execution or an infinite loop. After attending researchers and technicians realized the error, an emergency shutdown of 155 was initiated, but it could not be fully stopped until execution had exceeded 8 minutes and 3 seconds. At this point, an intense wave of heat and radiation melted through 155's containment chamber, resulting in 11 casualties and the total destruction of the sea wing on site. 155 only received minor damage in the incident, but experimentation is suspended while revised safety procedures are under review and replacement parts are procured to repair components damaged by accelerated aging. This is all that is currently on file for 155. And so, we will finish this audio with the special containment procedures in place. 155 is contained in a heat-treated and radiation-shielded containment chamber at an undisclosed site. Recovered documentation and the reverse-engineered compiler for 155 are available for all personnel with sufficient clearance, but execution of programs on 155 may only be performed with prior permission from at least 2 Level 3 senior researchers. As of the incident recorded on file, experimentation on 155 has been suspended, pending decontamination of 155's former containment chamber and relocation to a new containment chamber. All tasks intended for execution on 155 must now be triple-checked to prevent the possibility of non-halting executions. And with that, we have reached the end of today's audio. I hope you all enjoyed. Please feel free to leave a like and feedback in the comments. And I hope to see